What's up, everybody? In here a little bit late for this one. I thought I wasn't going to be this late, but I am because, I slack. No, we just got late with the last one. We're going to go ahead and do tonight's starting grid as these guys are on the grid currently waiting for me to get in. So they are in, and they're going to be rolling here pretty soon. Let's go ahead and start off with Steven on the pole, Sean in second. Jeff's going to be in that third spot. Matthew Baker in fourth. David Sheets in that fifth position. Danny in sixth. Ron Morris in the seventh. Larry McDonald in that eighth position. Jeffrey Vickers in ninth. Jason Maines in 10th. Danny Barnes in 11th. Bobby Anderson in 12th. Followed by Jason Schilling in 13th, Michael in 14th, Wally Babb in that 15th position, Corey 16th, Dalton McKinney in 17th, Jordan Darnell in that 18th position, Ambrose 19th, Michael in 20th. Daniel in that 21st position, Dylan Jones in 22nd, John Ward 23rd, Austin Green 24th, and rounding out the field is going to be Bill Miller 25th, Andrew 26th, William Scott in that 27th position, and Mark Vondell in that 28th and final position, guys. We're going out here for some money. What's up? Let's go. Logan, come back. What's up, Logan? All right. What's up, Ox? Appreciate the like, Ox. Appreciate it as we get ready for, I don't even know how many laps we're doing. Tells you 30 laps here tonight with the trucks. These guys are going to go here pretty soon. I love a sold out crowd. Yeah, look, this is almost a sold out field. Let's not just talk about the crowd. These guys, there was 2 more spots left that they didn't fill. $25 a spot. This is going to be a nice little payout here. Going to wait for Ian to put it out there as let's see how much. Wally, thank you for the like and the share. Appreciate it. Brian, thank you for the like. Let's see if he's typed it in here. He hasn't put the money out here. We got about 1 minute left here before they start rolling. He gave me a little extra time because I got out here late because the last race ran a little bit later than expected. We got some big names out here. I don't know what happened to Bill Miller, but Bill Miller is no longer on the grid. Nope, there he is. Is he blinking? Let's see what these connections look like here. Everybody looking pretty good. It looks like Jason Schillings has a little bit of a quality issue. Just good to know who's going to blink here because that may cause the big one here tonight. James, thank you for the like. Appreciate it. Guys, we got a lot of good guys in here. We're going to see some 3-wide racing here at Talladega here tonight. I'm going to jump off the nose of the snap on number 27. Sean Hill. Zach Hoffman. What's up, buddy? Thank you for the like. No ears in here. No ears in here tonight, Zach, but I still appreciate you coming out and taking a look. As we are waiting on these guys to go green flag. I don't know if you're watching, Ian, but go ahead and put the payouts in the chat. What's up, Baker's mom? All right, looks like we're about to roll out here tonight. Hold on 1 second. Just telling Ian to go ahead and put that payout in the chat so I can read it off to you guys. As these guys get rolling, we are going green flag this time by 30 laps. No pit stop needed here tonight. Oh, I didn't. Did you message during the dirt, Zach? I appreciate you coming out and supporting. You know me. I have a lot of fun doing it. All right. So these guys are going to get them stacked up. We are going green flag this time by. Do you guys have a favorite driver out here? Let me know in the chat. Who do you think's going to win? Well, we know who Baker's mom's rooting for. That's going to be that number 5 machine right there, starting on the second row in that 4th position. as we look for the green flag. This time, I called you out. Just like, oh, I might have. You know what? They go so fast sometimes, it's hard to remember. They kind of all blend together. If you ever seen what I do when I'm in here, when I'm doing this with the 3 screens, you should see it when I get the 4 screens going. But I got 3 screens. I got one with Streamlabs. I was just texting Ian with my phone. I got the middle one. I have iRacing on, and then I got my SDK, my streams up over on the right side, so I can keep an eye on those, and then I got my Discord and all that. Man, so much going on. It's hard to keep track of all of it. As we are looking for the green flag. This time by as the pace car's pulling in. Let me go ahead and get the YouTube updated here with iRacing in the description. We got 2 likes over on Facebook or YouTube. I appreciate it, guys. Appreciate it. Make sure you guys give it a like and a share. As they come out of turn number 4 through the tri-oval, green flag is out as they come across the line. Now, this is if you're just coming here for the first time with asphalt, it's still going to be exciting, different kind of exciting, but not quite the same as dirt. You got to be a little bit more patient because 30 laps here, in my opinion, is basically like, what's up, BB? Is basically like 27 laps of practice and 3 laps of racing, because you guys got to keep this going for the 30 laps. You don't want to die on the first couple laps. Some of these guys might make the move, as we got Baker up top. He's getting a push from Danny as they head through turn number 3 and 4. I don't know why I lost some frames there as they come out of turn number 4. Who's going to lead lap number 1? Don't count Baker out on the outside as they come to the start-finish line. This time by, let's see. I am struggling with frames for some reason. Why are my frames struggling? Oh, they're not even coming back. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Sean Hill leading the way through turn number 1 and 2. Definitely getting some frame issues here. I'm wondering if there's a server issue, because I'm down on frames. And there's a lot of guys blinking in this thing. And they are talking about it in the chat as we come down the back straightaway, looking for turn number 3 and 4. Definitely, let's see. All right, so payout going to be $280 for the winner, $150 for second, $75 for third, $50 for fourth, and $25 for fifth position. Sean ended through the tri-oval on the bottom side as they come across the line. Going to be 2 by 2 through the field. Guys, I'm trying to figure out what's going on with the. I don't know what's going on with my frames. Give me 1 second, guys. Let's see if I can do something to clear it up. As they come down the back straightaway into turn number 3, let's see if this will clean itself up. Let's go ahead and jump in car. Let's jump in car. Let's see if this will fix this up a little bit. It's still running only about 44 frames per second. I don't know what's going on with my screen. That's weird. All right, coming to the line as we watch Sean push Steve into turn number 1 and 2. Connor, thank you for the like, appreciate it. Just trying to figure out what is going on with my frames here. I don't know, is everybody struggling? Ian, are you in there? I am struggling with frames for some reason. I never struggle with frames. Down into turn number 3 and 4. Sean's going to work both lanes as he slides up in front of Baker as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Back down to the bottom in front of Steve. Steve's going to push Sean out of turn number 4. Coming to the line this time by. And here comes Baker on the outside. Is he going to get a run? He's got a big 6 from Danny behind him. Big 6. Big push from Danny behind him as they come through the tri-oval. Coming to the line this time by top side. Starting to move. And to turn number 1 and 2. It's going to be Sean out front. As they come out of turn 2, down the back straightaway. Man, that is... Hey, Ian, are you struggling with frames right now in the race session? Because I certainly am. Jason, thank you for the like. Thank you for the like. Appreciate it, buddy. As they head into turn number 3 and 4. Coming out of turn number 4, it's going to be Sean Hill on the bottom as Baker tries to work the high side. We got the 80 of Larry McDonald on the high side. He is blinking a little bit. Third and line. As they come across the line. And there goes Larry once again. As they head into turn number 1 and 2. Look, I'm not even hitting the 60 right now. I've never had this issue, and I'm wondering... Yeah, I'm wondering if it's something with iRacing right now. With 25 laps to go as they come down the back straightaway. Go hang out with David back here. I'm good here. I'm good back here with David. Yeah, and I'm struggling. And I never struggle. All right, coming to the line this time by. Here comes Baker on the high side. We're all trying to figure out what's going on out there. Ian, thank you for the like. As here comes Baker. Baker almost leads that time by. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Side by side through the field. Wow. I'm watching people blink all over the place. Who will win? I have no idea. There's a lot of good drivers here. To be honest with you, Gaming, Rex, thank you for the sub over there. I don't know what's going on with iRacing, guys. I believe it's definitely an iRacing thing. There's no reason I should be struggling with my frames like that with a 3070. And these guys are blinking a lot out here, so there's definitely some issues. As we come down the front straightaway, it's going to be Baker on the outside. Can Baker lead this time by as they come to the start-finish line? He's going to lose some momentum as Sean Hill gets on the back bumper of Steve as they come across the line. This time by into turn number 1 and 2. You guys, I can see it stuttering like crazy. It's so bad. Yeah, it is really bad. Out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway. Drag races. Baker tries to dig on the outside. Looks like the third lane is starting to form back here as they come down the back straightaway looking for turn number 3. Third line trying to form up on the high side after trying to tail that one as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, because I don't know if you've noticed, but there's a ton of people blinking. All right, so a couple people, you asked, I think they got a good chance of winning this one. Baker, I mean, Sean could always do it if he can keep it clean. I don't know a lot about Steve. Maines, Jason Maines is in here. He's definitely got an opportunity to win. Jeffrey Vickers. Bobby Anderson, Daniel, he's definitely got an opportunity to win. Might be a little bit later before. Dylan Jones, he's in here. So definitely quite a few people who have a good chance of win. I hear him, Ian. I got him in my ear. Yeah, I love, for sure, Baker's Mom. The 3-wide racing when they do it clean is definitely good. Out of turn, into turn number 3 and 4, side by side. It looks like it might be clearing up a little bit. Oh yeah, it's definitely starting to clear up for us, guys. It's definitely starting to clear up a little bit. But there are a lot of people blinking out there as we come across the line. Yeah, there's a lot, and they're talking about it in the chat like crazy. There's about 4 or 5 people, and everybody's looking good. It's weird. But I'm not used to losing frames like this either. So, like you said, gaming Rex, it's got to be something on the iRacing side of this one. End of turn at number 3 and 4, still side by side as Sean Hill has moved to the high side. Steven down low. As they come out of turn number 4, it's going to be 20 laps to go this time by. We've already done 10 laps here, guys. 10 laps in it. Yeah, I know. These guys are all pretty good, though. I mean, there's a couple people with some borderline iRacing, but some of those guys are just really good at plate track racing, too. So can't really judge it on iRating when you come to a track like this. It looks like it's trying to clear up for me a little bit. Every once in a while I get a starter now, but it's not as consistent. Out of 2. Down the back straightaway, we got Baker on the high side as Sean Hill is moved down low. Danny giving a big push to Baker into turn number 3. Danny's got to get on that back bumper and really push him. I just realized that Larry's got the McDonald car. That is freaking hilarious. As they come out of turn number 4, can Baker lead this lap this time by as he gets a big push from Danny down the front straightaway through the triangle. That top side's got to get organized. It can be fast. As they come across the line, Sean Hill is going to lead once again. Nope, they don't have to pit. 30 laps, they can make it the whole way. They can make it the whole way. 19 laps to go. Ian knew I had a big schedule today, so he only made it 30 laps. Out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway. Third line starting to form as Michael moves to the high side. He's got help just behind him, but he is losing it. He's going to try to make some ground into turn number 3 by himself, falling backwards in a hurry as he's got no help up top. Now he's not going to make any ground. Sean's going to lead it out of turn number 4 down on the bottom as they're side by side. Third line trying to organize once again as Danny blinks out in that number 6 machine as they come down the front straightaway towards the start-finish line. The top side just can't make it to the start-finish line first as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Side by side into turn number 1 and 2 from second on back. Third lane still trying to work with Michael up there, committed to that top side. Guys, if you hear me talking across the chat that you don't see, I am live on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch all together. So I'll be answering some of those chats from some of the other ones if you don't see the chat that I'm responding to. As we head through turn number 3 and 4. Side by side, still up at the front as Baker is up next to Sean. Can he get that push he needs this time by? He's out front out of turn number 4. He really needs Danny to get on his bumper. Can they lead this time by? Danny needs to see what he can do. And they're not going to lead this time by on the top side. Ooh, it looked like they were trying to go 4 wide as the top third lane is starting to form as they head through turn number 1 and 2. Out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway, lap traffic up ahead. They got David Sheets. Oh my God, that was amazing. I don't know who just said that, but I want to give him a hug. All right, into turn number 3 and 4. I know you guys couldn't hear it, but it was freaking great. Somebody said, "Are you on a controller?" He said, "No, it's just your wife sitting on my lap." And I about died. All right, out of the triangle coming across the line, it's going to be Sean leading it on the inside. Matthew in that second row trying to get up side by side as the third row is starting to form with Wally Babb up on the high side as they head through turn number 1 and 2. Wally trying to dig up on the high side as they come down the back straightaway. Man, this is so hard to watch. Midnight Motorsports on the front of that thing. As they start to get that high side working, it looks like Wally is starting to make ground on the high side as they come out of turn number 4. Look at that. I just noticed Baker is to the front of the pack. I know, it was hilarious. Out of turn number 4 through the triangle, Baker leading the way with Sean Hill on his heels as they come towards turn number 1 and 2. 15 laps to go. 3 wide from about 5th on back. So those 4 guys get single file, but they are working on that third lane as we got lap traffic. That is Mark Vondel just ahead as they come down the back straightaway. Into turn number 3 there. They are coming fast, closing in on the lap traffic. Will the lap car get down on the apron in time as Baker leads the field through turn number 3 and 4? Vondell's going to get down out of turn number 4. He said, after I get out of the turn, I'm going to move down. He moves down to the bottom. Here comes the field as we come through the tri-oval. Lap car goes to the apron, moves out of the way. Good respect there as they head towards turn number 1 and 2. Man, it's still stuttering really bad. Look, you can see it jumping. That's insane. Through turn number 1 and 2, Matthew Baker leads the way. Sean Hill second. Let's jump back here. Let's find somebody to jump on board with that might be pushing somewhere in the middle. Let's go find somewhere. Oh, we're up on the top side with Dalton McKinney as these guys run through turn number 3 and 4. You can see the different lanes starting to move as they come out of turn number 4. My frames are way better in the car than they are outside. Oh, no, they're not. Yeah, my frames are definitely hurting as they come through the tri-oval. Heading to the line, it's going to be Matthew Baker leading the way. As you can see, heavy traffic heading into turn number 1 and 2. These guys just can't seem to figure it out. Which lane is going to work as they head through turn number 1 and 2. I'm just keeping an eye on my frames. Seeing where it looks best. Out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway. Baker on the bottom side. He's going to stay low. Look at Danny digging in that number 6. He's got a big push from Larry McDonald as they head towards turn number 3. Into turn number 3. I should have stayed on TV too. As they try to make ground. Danny. Oh! Wow! Sean Hill up the track in a hurry. Cuts off Danny. He's now up to the top side. Danny's going to give him a push as they head through the tri-oval. Nice pusher. Yeah, 77 is a big pusher. I think that might have been who just called that they were hot as they come across the line. I'll tell you what, another good pusher has been that 27 of Sean. So Baker might still be all right on the inside. Danny's going to push Sean through turn number 1 and 2. He hasn't been the same kind of pusher as some of the other guys, but he's been laying back. Just kind of trying to take it easy as they come down the back straightaway. 12 laps to go. This has been a pretty intense 18 laps, guys. I'm not going to lie. These guys have been shuffling it up. Good racing here. A lot harder racing than I expected as they're 4 wide out of turn number 4. 4 wide back of the pack. They quickly get it back down to 3 wide as we head through the tri-oval on the front straightaway, coming to the line, this time by. Who's going to lead it this time? Baker gets it by a nose as they head into turn number 1 and 2. We got a car blinking through the pack, side by side, all the way through. So side by side from second on back, but the middle row is starting to make some ground. Here comes the third lane. Third lane coming in a hurry with Daniel leading the way, heading towards turn number 3. Oh! Wow! Oh my God, Daniel about loses it, moving down to the middle as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Daniel didn't want to stay on the outside, moves down to the middle lane. He's got Sean Hill pushing as they come out of turn number 4, coming to the line. This is crazy, guys, as Matthew Baker moves up to the middle. 3 by 3 through the field as they come to the line. This time by is going to be Steve. Leads it on the bottom side. I'll tell you what, Baker moves up high as it gets a little sketchy. It's the 60 of Jeff. Gets on the apron. He's going to keep it straight as they come out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway, lap traffic up ahead. These guys jockeying for positions. This blinking could create a bit of an issue as they close in on William Scott. Just ahead as Baker's going to move back to the bottom side. Oh, we got one loose. Up at the top, that was the number 11 machine. Out of turn number 4, down the front straightaway. It is going to be 9 laps to go when they cross the start-finish line. 9 laps to go this time by. I don't know what's going to happen here as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Baker down low. Steven up high. Steven getting a push from Sean Hill as they come out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. It's so hard to get anywhere as these guys are so tight. 3 by 3, you got to follow line. When is somebody going to get impatient as they got 9 laps to go? Down into turn number 3, Steve leading it with the middle lane, but here comes Baker back down low as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Side by side for the lead as he gets a run out. Can the 60 and Jeff give him a push as they head towards the start-finish line? Coming to the line. Are they going to make it 3 wide as Daniel tries to work the high side as they come across the line? Steven going to lead it that time by 8 laps to go. 8 laps to go. Through turn number 1 and 2. They're 3 wide. 3 wide. Down the back straightaways, Michael Eden goes a lap down. They got more lap traffic up ahead. That is going to be Bill and the number 29 machine. Next in line is he. Man, oh my God. My frames just got all kinds of pissed off. We're going to go jump on with Bill. Let's take a look at Bill's in-car as he sees these guys coming at him. So, if you can see in the mirror there's a pack of cars behind him. I just realized he's got damage. He got rear-ended earlier. Look at the group of cars as the pack comes 3 wide. Lap car down to the apron. That's Bill Miller as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Look at this. This is absolutely insane to be that lap car when that big group comes up on you as they come out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Guys, I'm sorry about the frame issues. We think iRacing's having a little bit of an issue here. As they head towards turn number 3, it is going to be 3 by 3 all the way through the field. All the way through the field, 3 wide. There's 23 cars in this truck, in this pack as they come out of turn number 4, coming to the line. This time by, it's going to be 6 laps to go. Oh! That got a little scary there as the top row moves down to the middle lane. Coming across the line, Sean Hill's going to lead it that time by as they head into turn number 1 and 2. 6 laps to go. 6 laps to go. Uh-oh. And in turn number 3 and 4, they're coming up on David Sheets once again as they come down the back straightaway. 6 laps to go. 5.5 laps to go. Oh, Baker up to the top side. Wow, got a little crazy there as they head through turn number 3 and 4. We got blinking cars here as the lap car goes down to the bottom. He's just going to go on pit road, I think, as they head through the tri-oval, coming to the line. This time by, it's going to be 5 laps to go. This time by, as Jeff leads it on the bottom side. I think that's the first lap he's led. Daniel's going to move to the middle. Here comes Baker on the 3rd lane as they're 3 wide out of turn number 2. 3 wide all the way through the pack as they come down the back straightaway. Just give you an idea of what it looks like. 23 cars in this group as they head towards turn number 1 and 2. Knew that was coming, right? Down into turn number 3. 5 laps to go. 5 laps to go as they come through 3 and 4. Coming to 4 to go. Intensity is starting to pick up. If you didn't think it could pick up anymore, will somebody... Oh, we're wrecking out of turn number 4. No caution flag. Oh, no, that's going to be a caution. Caution flag. The big one happens off of turn number 4. The big one finally happened as a caution flag comes out. Let's see if we can figure out where this all happened. Oop, I'm a little late. Oof. All right, so we're gonna look. We're gonna look at right around where Daniel is. Let's go. Yeah, there's definitely some netcode going on there. Look at these wrecks. All right, so we're going to take a look at this one. He gets a bump from the 60 coming out, gets a little loose, comes back up across the nose, and they wreck down on the inside. Then there's a whole nother wreck coming out of there when, who is it? It's the 22. All right, so Danny Barnes Danny Barnes comes back up the track. Doesn't get any help. He goes for a heck of a ride. Oh, he gets some help. Oh, McDonald got caught up. A lot of cars caught up in that one. Let's go look at this one from the blimp. Look at these guys just wrecking. Big wreck down the front straightaway. Lots of trucks caught up as the caution flag comes out. But I'll tell you what, Baker's mom will be happy. Yeah, as soon as I go back live, Baker's mom will be happy. He made it through as we work the first caution of the night. What a wild one here so far tonight. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Let me know in the chat. Man, I've never struggled like this. Sorry, guys. I don't know if that just cleared out on you, but I am just checking to see. Make sure it's not something on my end while I got a chance. Yeah, you jinxed it. I honestly, they did a good job. I mean, I think everybody's having an issue, and it might look a little different for everybody. Yeah, I got plenty of CPU. I'm only using 53% of my GPU and 61% of my CPU. So I think that it's definitely an issue on iRacing right now. As we work the caution flag here tonight, maybe it's going to clean up a little bit here as Matthew, Baker, and Steve are out front. I think Baker has the lead. We got a lot of cars on pit road here tonight as we are going to get a green-white checker. Yeah, Baker might get it. He's in a good spot. A lot of cars caught up in that one. I think Maines was caught up. Let's see. Let's take a look and see who's on pit road. All right, so we got Sean, Danny. We got Jason Mames, Bobby Anderson, Daniel. So, I mean, a bunch of cars caught up, but not as bad as it could have been. Working the caution flag here tonight. We got 31 people up in the chat. Make sure you guys give it a like and a share. And maybe a follow if you're not already, as we got to get ready for some more green flag racing. All right, we got 10 people over on YouTube, 3 likes. Make sure you guys, if you haven't hit the like button over there, or you can hit the thumbs down. Doesn't matter to me. Go ahead and hit it over there on YouTube. Definitely appreciate it. We got 8 likes over on Facebook, 19 viewers. Guys, make sure you hit that like, share, and follow as we get ready for some more green flag racing. Are the lights going to go off this time by? I think they did. We're going green flag racing. They did. We're going green flag racing this time by. Frame's still definitely struggling here. Going to be a green-white checker. Guys, let me know in the chat with who you see up front across the ticker. Who do you think's going to win this one? Sorry, just listening to what they're talking about. All right, so we are going green flag at this time by as they are stacked up 2 by 2. Going to be interested to see if anybody's. We're going to see how this one ends up as they stack it up 2 by 2, looking for the green flag. I got to imagine it's going to go 3 by 3 really quick. The 99 is going to win. We got Jeff going for Wally Bab. I'll tell you what. I mean, anybody can win this, but if you're inside that top 6, you definitely have the biggest chance. And I'll tell you what, Wally in that 5th position down on the inside. Honestly, right here, I like to be in that second or third car on the outside. That's where I prefer. Gives you the most option. As we are looking for the green flag out of turn number 4. Matthew Baker is in the control seat in that number 5. Oh, it is. Let's take a look. We got people blinking right now, and the connections are looking phenomenal. It's so freaking weird. I'm struggling on frames, which is something that I don't ever do. As we come through the tri-oval, waiting on that green flag. What is Matthew going to fire him off? As they come through the tri-oval, green flag is out. Green flag is out as they come across the line. Big checkup on the start as somebody just did not go. As they head into turn number 1 and 2. Big checkup as somebody was slow in the middle of the pack. As they come out of turn number 2, it's going to be Matthew Baker out front. These guys have spread out. This is going to make for an interesting finish. As if somebody can get the run as they are down the back straightaway heading for turn number 3. Oh, we got cleared low. What a save there as they head through turn number 3. Who got cleared low? That was the 33 machine. That is Corey gets cleared low by the number 37. Is that the 37 car? It is the 37 car. As they come across the line, white flag is out. 1 lap to go as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Matthew Baker leads the field through turn number 1 and 2. Is he a sit and duck out front? Can he control the line? How much will he block as they come out of turn number 2? Here comes the 99 of Wally Babb up on the high side as they come down the back straightaway. We got a drag race into turn number 3. Baker has committed to the bottom side at this point as Wally is on the high side. Through turn number 3 and 4, will Baker make the move up to the high side out of 4 to kill the line? As they come out of turn number 4, who's going to win it? Big run out of 4. Push on the 99. They bail on the high side. That might have just given Baker the win. Through the tri-oval, coming to the start-finish line. It's going to be Baker with the win. The 11 of Dylan and Steven. We got a big wreck down the front straightaway. We're going to go back and take a... What the heck? What the heck? Wow. All right, so... Let's see if we can figure out... Wow, that was pretty wild. Yeah, that was weird. This server was definitely acting funny, but let's see what happens to the 318. He just went flying. Oh, he got turned into the wall. Oof. That was weird netcode in the wall, but he goes flying in the air. That was crazy. We're gonna go ahead and mute this chat. We're gonna go through the results here as Matthew Baker takes the win here tonight. All right, let's go ahead and do tonight's results, and then we will grab the top 3 in the chat. It's gonna be Matthew Baker with the win, Dylan second, Steve in 3rd, Andrew in that 4th, great push by the 11th, Andrew in 4th, Wally Babb in 5th, Ron Morris in that 6th spot, Austin Green 7th, John Ward in 8th, Corey in 9th, Dalton McKinney in 10th, Jason Schillen 11th, Ambrose 12th, Michael 13th, Daniel 14th, Jeff in 15th, Danny's going to finish 16th, Sean Hill 17th, Bill Miller in 18th. Going to be Jason Maines 19th, Danny 20th, Jordan 22nd, William Scott Jordan 21st, William Scott 22nd, Mark 23rd, Jeffrey 24th, David Sheets 25th, Bobby Anderson 26th, Larry 27th, and Michael Eden in that 28th spot. Let's go see who is in the chat. Oh, Steven had a great run in the 27. The only one I see is Baker. I guess he's the only one that wants an interview, I guess. Well, I guess he's the most important one. Bring in Matthew Baker. Well, I guess you're the only one in here, so I only got to talk to you, right?
They should be getting in here. Ian told them.
Man, great run out here tonight. It was really good racing. But man, it had to be chaotic for you up there in the front, trying to figure out which lane you had to be in. It was really easy to get shuffled back.
Yeah, there's a ton of blocks being thrown. I threw one on Sean and Daniel threw one on me. It was a lot of fun racing up there, and we kept it clean. And it just looked like it was a bad push in the corner by Merck, but he's just trying to keep that inside line going. Or we would have went green. That would have been a heck of a finish. But glad I could pull out the P1 there.
Yeah, for sure. Zach, thank you for the like. Yeah, I was watching that, and they pull. I mean, you're committed to the bottom side. You got Dylan pushing. Yeah, he's pushing great, and you had to think that you were setting a duck there, and they pull out and race side by side behind you. You had to love what you were hearing and seeing behind you.
Yeah, Dylan and I race together all the time, and I know if I'm behind him, I usually just stick to his back bumper, and we try and get as much money as we can there, come to the line, and it seems like that's what he did with me as well. So it's good that he could pay it forward, and I'll pay him back some other time. It's a good time.
Well, always a good run. We got Mom out in the chat. Why don't you give a shout out to Friends Family Sponsor?
Yeah, just thanks to Coasting Thunder, MBG Motorsports, teammate Mark there. Thanks to Dylan for the push and Steve for racing us clean there. Thanks to Dickinson Construction, Warriors Wraps. Thanks for you for putting on the broadcast. You can go back and watch it here in a couple minutes. And thanks to Ian for putting on these races. A lot of fun.
It might be a little rough. I was struggling with frames, and you guys were struggling with blinking. So hopefully it's not too bad.
Oh my gosh, I know. I was riding in the top lane, and the two behind me were blinking for the first 18 laps. I was waiting for someone to just phase through and turn me.
I was looking, and everybody was in the green, and here
Yeah, I
I am.
know.
Here I am with my frames at 30 frames per second, which I never do. So,
Oh
I
man.
mean, I got a 3070 graphics card, so I never struggle with that. So it must have been something
Right.
with the server.
Yeah, I
So
think the East Coast is struggling with thunderstorms right now.
yeah, for sure. Well, good run, and I'm sure I'll see you in the next one, bud.
Thanks, James.
No problem. All right, we're gonna do this a little different because these guys got in late. We're gonna bring in Dylan. Dylan, James the booth, get a copy.
I sure do.
Man, you gave Baker a big push there. I mean, at that point, you're kind of stuck on the bottom to commit, and man, they get racing on the outside of you. Yeah, you guys go ahead and push out and get that first and second. Man, you had to be loving it.
Oh yeah, I mean, anytime you make it to the end of this, I know the big wreck happened. Somebody hit me in the door, and somehow I survived. So that was great. And coming to the end there, I kind of hesitated. I didn't know who was going to go with who. I probably could have made the move earlier and maybe won it, but P2's pretty nice.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you definitely got a big old debt from the back of the door, that whole left rear quarter panel around the wheel. So definitely probably lucked out a little bit being able to make it through there. I mean, what was the key today? It was so hard. These guys were 2, 3 wide the whole time, ultra aggressive, but clean. It was hard to move forward if you weren't up front already.
Yeah, the update changed a few things in the truck, and it's made it more difficult than it was. The third lane's not as powerful as it used to be. You used to be able to get clear pretty easily if you got three trucks up there, and also the truck overheats a lot quicker and doesn't cool off, so it's hard to really build runs. You kind of just get stacked up there, and nobody can get an advantage.
Yeah, for sure. It definitely looked a little different. It was definitely entertaining. I will give it that. It was racy. The whole time. It wasn't even just like the last 3 laps, which is what you normally expect. Great run here tonight. Why don't you give a shout out to friends, family, sponsors?
Give a thanks to you for broadcasting all the night, and Ian for letting us all wreck or make money tonight.
For sure. Good run, and hopefully I see you at the next one.
Yes, sir.
Tyler, are you looking for the money league or just in general in iRacing? Let me know. All right, we're going to go ahead and bring in our third place finisher. We're going to bring in Steve. Oh. Steve, James in the booth, get a copy.
Hey, I got you.
Man, you were doing a lot of pushing here tonight.
Yes, sir. It sure was. I didn't have my team tonight, so it was just me. Um, just tried to stay at the front and finish the best I could.
So, I mean, it seemed like a lot of people trusted you to push here tonight, and it probably felt like you were cut off a few times. I mean, was that kind of a plan? I mean, you guys are used to kind of. It seems like everybody in here is really used to racing with each other.
Yeah, the racing in here is good. Everybody knows the moves other guys are gonna make. So I think we all have a level of trust where we can race each other hard and have no problem with it.
Yeah, coming to the end there, everybody gets real racy. I mean, you got to be worried coming out of 4, especially if you're stuck back in the back of the pack a little bit. Did you have an escape plan if you needed it there?
No, sir. My plan was I was just going for it, and what happened happened.
I get it. Great run here tonight. A lot of fun to watch you guys. I wish iRacing wasn't as messed up as it was. Hold on. I'm trying to give somebody Ian's Facebook page for the money races. That's why I'm kind of distracted while I'm talking. Tyler, it's right there in the chat. If you go ahead and click that link, it'll go right to Ian's page there for the money races. But great run there and the snap-on number 27. You got any friends, family, sponsors you want to give a shout out to?
Yeah, thanks, man. Shout out to you guys for the broadcast. Shout out to the league. It's a fun league to run. The racing's really good. And shout out to Dale Cup, my team I normally run with. And I get a shout out to Jason Maines. So thanks, I appreciate it.
A good run, and you go home with a little bit of money. Got to be happy with that. Hope to see you at the next one.
Yes, sir. Have a good night.
You too, bud. Thank you. All right, guys. Great run here tonight. Thanks for coming out. That is it for me. That is a lot of broadcasting here tonight on a Sunday night. So I'm going to call it a night, see what I get into here in a little bit. And as always, until next time, be safe and have a good night.